PowerPoint Copilot is amazing. We're going to see 7 ways of improving your presentations using AI and Copilot. In PowerPoint, go to the Home tab and Copilot is available next to the Designer button. How do you get Copilot? Well, it's an additional license and these are the prerequisites for getting Copilot license. When you open Copilot, it opens a window or a pane on the right side and you communicate with Copilot by asking it to do something for you. You can type something or you can click on the mic icon and talk as well. It's natural language instruction. Sometimes it is capable of doing things, then it will do it. If it is not capable, it will politely tell you that sorry, currently at least I can't do it. So first scenario is about finding the right images. I wrote this bulleted list and then this is the prompt I gave to Copilot. Add relevant images. After some time, it will do its magic. It did add 4 relevant images and it even arranged them properly. This is very good. Then I tried a variation. I asked it to add icons instead of pictures, but that it did not understand. Why did I want it to choose icons? Because Microsoft's stock images have large number of pictures as well as larger number of icons. But never mind, maybe it will come later. Then I said, okay, there is already a feature called Designer which does this. So let's compare it with Designer. And what did Designer do? Designer, despite multiple attempts, always chose icons and Designer never added pictures. So what is the best practice now? If you want illustrations as pictures, use Copilot. If you want illustrations as icons, especially if these are abstract like that, try Designer. Or better still, try both and then choose on a slide-by-slide basis. Now, I thought these photos must be coming from the stock art collection of PowerPoint, but during my experimentation, I did see some photos which are not a part of Microsoft stock images. So at this point, I don't really know whether they are generated using text to image or they are picked up from some other source. But as of now, I would like to know where is the source of those photos and what is the copyright and other issues related to it. And if anyone has any information about it, do let me know in comments. Now let's try to arrange pictures. I'm going to try with just 2 pictures right now. I have one picture, second picture, the other one is bigger. So I tried to ask Copilot to arrange pictures. It didn't go well. It did arrange them, but they were overlapping. So I had to give a very detailed prompt like this. So it's like talking to a child which takes everything literally, and if you keep anything ambiguous, then it's going to miss it out. It's the same concept as ChatGPT or any generative AI, where your instructions have to be detailed and explicit. So this one did work, but still it did not arrange both the pictures correctly. So I gave up on arrange pictures part of it. It didn't work with just 2 pictures, so I didn't try it with more than 2. But I tried the same thing in Designer and it worked flawlessly. Designer is great. I have a video on that. Have a look at it. The third scenario is more sophisticated. We go to PowerPoint Copilot and ask it to create a new presentation from scratch. So here is the prompt. Create a presentation about nail art. It took its time, but it actually created a nice presentation. It does have all the content relevant to nail art. Some pictures were not relevant, but I think it's a good start. So now that it has created the content properly, let me ask it to add 4 more detailed slides and see what happens. And I think this is a great job done by Copilot. But then I did one more thing. Anyone who is into graphic design and content creation knows that Canva is also popular. So I went to Canva Pro and then I tried exactly the same prompt in Canva. And Canva created a much better presentation, 7 slides. The only problem with Canva was in this PPT which it created, it did not add a single image. So as you know, AI is always work in progress. Whether it is Microsoft Copilot or Canva, both of them are using ChatGPT and OpenAI services behind the scenes. ChatGPT and OpenAI itself is evolving and individual implementation of Microsoft Canva and other vendors is also evolving. So these things are going to continuously improve. The difference is they are improving at an exponential pace. And if you want to improve your efficiency at an exponential pace, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel. The fourth one is a scenario about an existing presentation. So I have this PPT with so many slides, I think 30 plus slides, and I want to organize it. I put slides the way they came to my mind, but now I want some structure there. So the prompt is simple. organize this presentation. It takes its time and it actually did an amazing job in this case. It went through the PPT, found logical boundaries and topics. It added slides for those and then it created sections. This is fabulous. So this is not just generative AI and ChatGPT magic. This is that plus wizardry which is happening inside PowerPoint. It also added an agenda slide and it made a list of all the topics which it had discovered, which is brilliant. The next scenario is really relevant for a completely diverse set of audiences. It's great for senior leaders and CXOs, and in the same breath, it's equally useful for students. So scenario is like this. I got a long PPT and I need to make sense out of it quickly. I don't have time to go through every slide and every text. And here is the prompt. And look at the results. It went through 30 slides and gave me perfect description of exactly what is there in the presentation. I cross-checked, it has not missed any significant point. So this is really not just a great time saver, it's also something which is an intellectual efficiency improvement, because even if I had gone through those 40 slides, as I read more and more, maybe some points I would have missed, because you can't have exactly the same focus and attention span with a long context. So this is really genuine value add from AI. I don't want key takeaways because key takeaways come as a bulleted list. I want to identify key slides. So identify key slides, again it does a brilliant job. And the last scenario is very interesting. Sometimes proposals come as presentations, contracts come as presentations, many documents, projects, and then I'm interested in the timeline, schedule and stuff like that. So I can actually say, find key dates or deadlines from the presentation, and it really did a good job. There were 3 things it should have found. It found 2 out of them, but I think it's a brilliant way of quickly analyzing a complex presentation to find key events, milestones or dates. So there you have it. 7 scenarios for PowerPoint Copilot. But absolutely this is not the end. If you have Copilot, I strongly suggest you play with it, you learn from it, and if you are going there to learn for the first time, this is what you should do. Go to Copilot, click on that button there called View Prompt, open that up arrow there, and then there are 4 categories: create, edit, understand, and ask. So go to each category, look at the prompts available, play with them, modify those prompts, refine it, look at the output, and become super efficient. And do like, share, subscribe, because when you do all that, YouTube knows this content is useful and valuable, and it is going to show it to many more people who can also become efficient along with us. So that's it for now. See you with more Copilot videos soon.